Good morning, everybody. Hey, I don't want to hear how I look. I know my face. It's been a hell of a few days. I'm in the hospital. I'm not in the hospital, right? My baby mama is. But I'm in Minnesota. It's been a hell of a few days. I've been missing. Hey, look, I ain't even been hitting y'all with the content I was supposed to be hitting y'all with, right? Look at my eye. So look, right. Well, so y'all don't worry, right? Okay, so my baby mama, she's 5 months pregnant. She started to have complications the other day, back pains and stomach pain. She called the doctor in Milwaukee. They said, call 911, go to the hospital now. We go to the hospital. They run tests. Her blood sugar they said it should be 150. Well, it was like in the 280s, right? So they're like, yeah, we gotta admit you, these are dangerous levels for you and the baby, right? They start giving her insulin, right? Type 2 diabetes, right? She her levels went down a little, right? And then they ran her levels. They tested her blood in the middle of the night and it was 3 something. So yeah, we ain't going nowhere no time soon. Well, at least within the next few days, right? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. She okay though. The baby okay. Heartbeat, he kicking, he moving. It's just her blood sugar. So they say the doctors, the hospital say they want to get it to at least like 180 to discharge her, right? So we can hop back on the freeway and go back home or whatever. But they um, if we can't let her discharge until we can't discharge her until it's 180. That's where we feel comfortable letting her go, right? It should be 150, but we feel comfortable discharging her at 180. And when you get to Milwaukee, take her to the hospital. Well, she works at the hospital, my baby mama. So, but I hope everything is okay. This is my first time in the hospital since my son died. Since my son passed away when he was 13 from an asthma attack. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I repeat that, I gotta stop saying that, man. Cause when I say that, man, it ruffles my soul. I ain't gonna lie, just thinking about it, right? Because it's like when I close my eyes, I could think it's like yesterday, right, that he was with me. My memories are vivid of him. I'm talking about, man, spot on, right? But when I say like, he passed, like, bro, that, this, you know what? Moment of silence for my son Kyreelle, man. Oh my God. I need some tissue, man. I need some tissue, man. Mm, mm, mm. Whew. Man. All right. I be feeling my son around me, right? Like it be like he be putting his hand on my shoulder, like, man, it's okay. I never pictured life without him. Never. I was in the hospital when he was born. I was in the hospital. I cut his umbilical cord. I never knew how to pronounce that, right? But I cut it. I was the first when I held him. I was the first person he opened his eyes to, and every time I would pass him to somebody, he'd close his eyes. Every time I get him back, he'll open them. I seen him take his first breath in this world, and I seen him take his last breath in his room, in my house, right? I'm just I'm just honored and proud that I was able to be a part of his life. Nobody should go through that. That's why I tell people, man, hug your kids, man. Hug your kids. That's why I don't whoop my kids, man. You know, that's why I expect nothing but greatness out of my kids, man. And yeah, I push them hard. I push them hard. I push them hard because I know this is an unforgiving world. I know it. I know it. And I be thinking like, damn, man, I don't even know how I made it 37 years on this earth, right? I don't. But I did, right? And I'd be like, damn, my son didn't even make it, right? And that makes me think like I got a greater purpose, right? But then it makes me think, so wait, you saying my son didn't have a greater purpose? You telling me he couldn't be the next president? Like that's what fucks me up, right? Or they say, man, you can't, you ain't supposed to question God, so I can't be mad at my father. I can't be mad at my dad for taking my son. It's this feeling that I get, right? When I think about my son sometimes. It's almost like the worst feeling you could feel, like a dreadful feeling, right? Like my heart started beating fast. And I came to the conclusion the other day that I figured out what it was, right? It was grief that I was feeling. It was hurt that I was feeling. That's crazy, right? I need this more than you. I need this more than you right now. Your big brother needs this more. They had a horse. I'm gonna upload it. Oh, I did upload it, right? But they got y'all see the horse, right? The dude told me, right? He said, man, and it's a therapy horse. It's a trauma horse. He was like, the moment you walked up and you start petting that horse, he said, I seen your shoulders drop. And this before I told him my story. This before I hit him with my story, right? When I told him my story, he was like, bro, it was three of them. No, it was two of them, right? Two people, and then one nurse had came out, a doctor, right? So he was standing there talking to us, and they listening to me, and they like, oh my God, like, but they saying like, this horse, when you start to rub it, we can tell you start to calm down before we even knew your story, and we couldn't understand why. And you walked away, and you came back. You kept coming back, and now that you tell your story, it makes sense now. The lady, she. Hey, I gotta give you a hug. I gotta give you a hug. That's all she kept telling me. I gotta give you a hug. I'm so sorry for you. My biggest fear is when my son death date roll around. Cause I mean this year be 3 years, and every year I crash out, man. Last year I overdosed. I ran into a parked car. So much shit happened, man. I always crash out when it come on his death day. His birthday, March 21st, perfect. I don't never crash out, right? It's like a celebration, right? But when I get to his death day, I crash out. Or when I get to like certain places in life and I look and he not there and everybody else is there, it fucks me up. That shit fucks me up, man. Look, I smoke, bro. I'm so stressed out and I'm so hurt. I smoke cigarettes I smoke blunts like cigarettes, bro. Y'all see how I'm hitting this one? Look how I'm holding it. I'm holding it like a fucking cigarette. Look. I'm holding this mother like a cigarette and smoking this bitch like a fucking cigarette. You know what? I need counseling. And like I tell y'all all the time, I'm not all the way healed. I'm not. And I think that's why God got me still out here. God was like, you need to be around family. You need to be around love. When I'm in Milwaukee, I'm around friends, I'm around love, right? But I'm not around like that family love, right? Like my little brother in jail, my little sister, she living her life, my mama living her life, my big sister live in Minnesota. Like I don't, my circle's small. My circle is small. If I'm not around my baby mama people, I'm in the house. Or I'm around my son, you know. I just hope this shit get better, man. This thing called grief, man. I'm still, pushing sobriety. The 28th, the 28th of this month to be the 28th of this month will make 2 months of sobriety. Two months. We've been on here 11 minutes. But yeah, as soon as they discharge me, though, I'm gone. Right? I'm bouncing. I'm gone. Since I've been out here, I ain't been able to. I haven't been on my shit like I used to be in Milwaukee. Like, you know what I'm saying? My videos. But I dropped so much content where y'all can go watch my old stuff. That's what I did that for. I dropped so much content, man. Oh, last night I went to go get me a seafood boil. Cause Milwaukee, we could say they ain't got none or no good ones. Man, listen. When I tell you I went, got back to the hotel, started banging that shit. And listen, in my household, I'm the only person that ever ate fucking seafood, right? Ever. Shit. So, I'm banging that shit. They gave me one corn, one potato. Man, listen, I'm soaking it. I ain't gonna lie, I might gotta go there. I might gotta go back one more time before I leave. I promise. I was gonna go to Crumble Cookies yesterday too. I really would. I gotta go to. Damn, man. But you know what? I'm gonna see if they can transfer my free shit up here if I'm still here, right? I'm gonna still do the review. I'm gonna still do it. Even if I gotta go buy it, I'm gonna still do it. Hey, if I was y'all, I'd get Sirius Radio. But they got like 8 rap channels. Damn, I'm finna go though, man. I'm finna let y'all go. I got some venting to do too later on with y'all. Y'all be smooth, man. Peace.